All right, so we are shooting live. Just want to talk a little bit about, let's take a look here. Talk a little bit about kind of what the market's doing today. We'll do a recap tonight in full, but I just want to show you a little bit of a success story that I had today. I would love to sit here and claim that it's all because of my intelligence and savvy, but no, not the case at all. Total luck job, but beyond it, I think there was a little bit of good strategy, and it just happened to work out the right way today. So one of the things that we looked at today is, let me get the messages up here. So we had 4 limit orders set up on our account, and 3 of them took today. So Two Harbors Investment, we did a limit order of 200 shares at $4.75. And we look at the market today, it started about $5, and it took a dip today, and its lowest dip, it got down to $4.71, and that's where we triggered our limit order. And then immediately afterward, it jumped back up, and now it's approaching $5. So on that one, it looks like we priced this perfectly. So, and you know, according to what we did yesterday, we basically did it where we wanted to price it below the previous day's low. So, you know, whatever is worse than it did yesterday. So whatever the lower part of the range is, we want to price it even lower. If it doesn't go through and the market goes up, fine. You know, we don't necessarily have to open up that limit order, that buy. But if it does go, we want to make sure that we have a target to go to. And this one hit perfectly. So we look at Azul Airlines, the Brazilian airline. We talked about in yesterday's video. And this one we had a limit order on this one for $8, and I think it closed at $8.10 yesterday. No, maybe it was like $8.50 or whatever. No, yeah, it was probably closer to $8.55, and it went down today, and it dropped down all the way, basically just below $8, and triggered that limit order, and then immediately bumped back up, and we're profitable on that order immediately. Now, those were 2 of the 3. The last one was ProShares that we looked at, and this is our home run swing stock we have. So we priced it at $22.50, and let me just take a quick look inside. Okay, $22.50. I think it was at like $23.26 or something like that. So this one did the same thing. This one started, yeah, it was probably closer to 23, somewhere around there. In fact, let's just take a look where it ended. Yeah, about 23.66. Oh, so it's pretty close. Good with number memory. And then anyway, it dropped down to about 21.50. We bought it at 22.50, which is about right here. And it took off, went profitable again, but there's a little bit of a dip, so we lost a little bit of that today. But the good news is we priced these orders really well today, and overall the Dow today, just watching Fox Business, it's up 353, 1.4%. As a whole, we are basically doubling that. We're at 2.5%. So we'll take a look overall at the market later tonight when the video is posted for kind of everything we're doing today. But I just wanted to show you this as we're going through it today, that if you price these limit orders correct and you're very picky about it and you set a target that you want to hit, it's okay if it doesn't hit the limit order. We have one of them, our Velocity Financial, that didn't price out the limit order because the stock went up today. Totally fine. It gives us flexibility. But if for whatever reason it goes down to a price that we're amenable to based on our upside ratio, then, and that's the difference between its buy price and where it was on February 20th when everything just went downhill, then you want to set up a deal that you'll be happy with when it funds automatically. And in this case, we had 2 of the 3 happen perfectly. 1 of the 3 happened pretty decently, but we were enabled to actually lower our cost basis on 2 of the 3. So we actually raised our cost basis a little bit on Two Harbors, but it's good because The ratio for that is the upside ratio for HAT is really good. Plus, it was one of our blue stocks that we wanted to invest a little more and even out our portfolio. And then Azul, we were able to drop our cost basis as well. And Yuko, we were able to drop our cost basis as well. So with that being said, we will see you tonight. And we'll go over everything, kind of what the market did, big picture of where the market's going. But again, I'll just say this as we're doing it. Even though we had a slight update today compared to the previous days, it was very muted. But we are on the back side of this curve. So if you're not buying stocks, buy whatever you want. Use me for inspiration, whatever it is. But if you're not buying stocks, you need to get your position in now. There's plenty of time to make a ton of money. But don't let this opportunity pass you. This is the greatest buying opportunity in the stock market in my lifetime. And it's not even close. I thought 2008 was really good. This is going to make 2008 look like unrolling a roll of pennies. So